Hi LEGO fans, and welcome to day 2 of the cataclysmic car crash that is my annual advent calendar door opening spectacular. Yesterday got off to a good start with 6 amazing gifts. City was yesterday's poster child, taking home 6 points for their polar bear costume kid. I came so close to giving those 6 points to Star Wars for Babu Frick. In the end they took 2nd place and have 5 points. Harry Potter had a solid start with a holiday sweater and took home 4 house points for Gryffindor. Minecraft also got off to a very strong start with a Christmas sweater. Although I only awarded 3 points, I did give them a festive bonus point, so they're now tied with Harry Potter. Friends gave us a perfectly good gift with this Aaliyah mini doll and her pretty pink sleeping bag, but on a day when everybody gave us minifigures, this was only just enough to keep them off bottom spot. They have 2 points. Of course somebody has to get frozen out of the competition, and yesterday's point of shame went to the Frozen calendar for their Elsa micro doll and Sir Jorgen Bjorgen. We have 6 more terrific or terrifying treasures hiding behind door number 2 of every LEGO advent calendar. So let's kick things off with LEGO City. So City got off to a terrific start yesterday. Let's see if we can keep that momentum going with door number 2. These are always in the same place, on the same calendars, or on different calendars, which really does help me. So what do we have today? Obviously not a minifigure, and dare I say it, this is going to be some of the filler. It looks like we've got a little piece of construction machinery, if I can say it, construction machinery, and I think that is going to be a bulldozer. Not a lot of pieces here, not terribly exciting, but anyway, we shall put this together and see how it looks. And so our first gift today from LEGO City is a 7-piece toy bulldozer. It reminds me of the sounds of the Rainforest CD I got last year. Not as relaxing as I hoped. The first half was birds chirping, and the rest was all chainsaws and bulldozers. The quality of the build is not at all bad, and it was pretty easy to put together. At the front we find a bucket, perfect for clearing rainforests. Each side has sturdy but non-functional tracks, and there's a teeny tiny cab for an imaginary construction worker. Let's face it, a 7-piece bulldozer isn't likely to become our favourite gift of the year. It's also very unlikely to get a festive bonus point. After knocking it out of the park yesterday with the polar bear kid, this gets the job done, but it's not exactly breaking new ground. Hopefully we find something a little bit more exciting in the Star Wars calendar. Well, I'm not sure LEGO City has done enough to bulldoze their way to gift of the day, but of course we've got the other calendars to open first, so let's not write them off. We are on Star Wars, and let's see if we can build on the success of Babu Frick yesterday. And what do we have today? Oh god, what is that? Oh, I'm guessing this is, in fact we can pretty much, can we see this? No, I don't see it. Looks like we've got some filler. We know we're going to get some filler in this calendar. Looks like a little workbench or something. Not too bad from a part count perspective, but let's put this together and see if we can figure out exactly what it's meant to be. Clearly having learned nothing from years gone by, the LEGO Star Wars team has switched gears from weapons racks to workbenches. I'm not seeing much in the way of tools here, not even the king of the tools, the ruler. I suppose that makes sense because this is Star Wars and they measure everything in parsecs for some reason. I am pleased to see a yellow mug, which reminds me of the cup of coffee I ordered yesterday. It made me really sad. I think I ordered a depresso. Speaking of depressing, there is a connection point here, which means we're going to get more of these. One high point of this build is the really nice printed panel. It actually appears in 34 sets, so it's not very rare, but I like the metallic printing. There's also a metallic grill and a trans red piece, but I'm not clear on what these actually do. The same could be said for this strange doohickey in the middle. How the teeny tiny droidsmith is meant to use all of this stuff is unclear. The scale just doesn't seem right. A workbench is certainly practical, but is it exciting? I mean, I use mine just to store my tools. I remember the time my hammer set on fire. My wife wouldn't believe it wasn't a drill. Overall, it's not a bad gift and consists of quite a few parts. I'm sure it will also combine into something bigger, not that will earn it more points. The big question is, will Babu Frick's workbench cut it in the scoring? We'll find out a little later in the video. Today's third calendar is New Kid on the Block, Minecraft, who got off to a pretty good start and they're currently tying for 3rd place. Let's see if we can build on that early success and build Minecraft, get it? And what the heck is that? We've got a minifigure accessory, and I'm guessing that might be a tree. Not entirely sure. Well, it looks like we've got an axe. Yep, Minecraft axe. That's a nice thing, I suppose. And a tree. So let's construct this and see how it looks. And so from the LEGO Minecraft calendar, we have a tree and axe combo. Well, I guess the first rule of survival is punch tree, make tools, don't die. I can't deny that the axe is a nice element. I like the way it's suitably pixelated. The great thing about an axe is that it can chop down trees and it keeps you smelling great. Speaking of trees, this one does require a little bit of imagination. It reminds me of the time I was invited to a bonsai tree quiz. What do I know about bonsai trees? Very little. It uses some interesting construction techniques with a double jumper at the bottom and then jumper plates making up the trunk. I guess this does allow you to break the tree down into its core components. After all, that's kind of the point of Minecraft. Personally, I can cut down a tree just by looking at it. It's true, I saw it with my own eyes. I guess you could argue that this is a Christmas tree, but without any decorations, I don't think it has festive credentials. Today's gift does pair quite nicely with Alex, but of course we will be judging the axe and the tree as a standalone gift. Will this woodcutter's toolkit bear fruit in the scoring, or can we expect it to get the chop? Stay tuned, my friends! So not the most tremendous gift from Minecraft, but time is short, so let's chop and get on to the boy wizard. We are looking for, there we are, door number 2, and let's see what we've got to follow up yesterday's magical minifigure. We have, oh my god, that's evil. Yeah, I'm guessing that's meant to be Hedwig, but kill me. Yeah, that's blocky and those soulless eyes. Oh my. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of good when you look at the other stuff, but will this be enough to win gift of the day? Let's construct the owl and see how she looks. And so from the Harry Potter calendar, we have Harry's faithful friend, Hedwig the owl. Is she creepy or cute? I've not yet decided. I genuinely feel like she's staring into my soul and finding it wanting. There's always something unsettling about a bird that's simultaneously adorable and looks like it's planning your demise. Construction-wise, this is not a bad build. It has all the features you would expect, like the wings on the side and the clippy talons poking out of the front. One detail of an owl which LEGO missed is the head, which is fixed in place. You can usually turn an owl's head through 360 degrees before it comes off in your hands. A couple of facts you might not know about owls: they actually make really fun babysitters. They're a hootin' nanny. Also, owls don't mate during storms. It's just too wet to woo. One thing we can say is that Hedwig is definitely on theme for the calendar. I guess she's also technically festive, as she literally is a snowy owl. The overall appearance is more comical than realistic, but will that stop Hedwig swooping in and taking away some points today? I think we'd better see what the Heart Lake City Mafia ponies up. Well, today's gifts are definitely a reset after the quality creations we got on Monday, but let's see if friends can bring things up to a different level with door number 2. And what do we have today? We have not a lot. We have an out of focus puppy and a bone, and that is, oh, okay, 2 bones. We do get a spare rib maybe, but that is not very exciting. Yeah, not totally thrilled about that. I hope this puppy is house trained, because it's gonna have to work very hard to get some points today. Now, I've seen some disappointing gifts from LEGO friends over the years, but I've got to say, this one is pretty rough. I do quite literally have a bone to pick with the designers who thought this was an acceptable gift. I can only assume that this cute little puppy escaped from the Heart Lake City Mafia's animal experimentation facility. It's a cute gift, but it really does lack substance. The puppy is a nicely moulded element and even has a little tail. The printing is nicely done, and they even left the hole in the top of the head that the LEGO friends use for experimentation. The puppy reminds me of the dog my local baker got recently. Cost him a lot of dough. It also reminds me of my Dalmatian puppy which got out last week. Thankfully she was spotted. But I always find it creepy when my wife gives me those sad puppy dog eyes. It makes me wonder what she did with the rest of the dog. Now, I should mention that the puppy element is quite common and appears in at least 9 sets, so whilst cute, it's not exactly exclusive or rare. In summary, the Day 2 gift from LEGO Friends is cute but unremarkable. Yes, the puppy is positively adorable, but it's neither pick of the litter or top dog. Will this pint-sized puppy make the leaderboard, or will it be packed off to the pound? We'll find out in 2 shakes of a dog's tail. Well, that was a doggone disappointing gift from the LEGO Fiends, but let's see if we can bring things home with something quality from the Frozen calendar, which is currently sitting in last place, which feels a little bit cruel. So hopefully we can give them some more points today, just to balance things out. And what do we have here? Oh, so that is actually pretty nice. Looks like a gingerbread house, which is festive, I'll give it that. And I'm liking that little printed part, that little printed crate or box. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Not very Frozen themed, unless it's meant to be Arendelle or something like that. But anyway, let's assemble this classic creation and see how it looks. And so mercifully, we make it to today's last festive offering from the LEGO Advent Calendars. From the LEGO Frozen calendar, we have this delightful gingerbread castle. I've not shared this story before, but my grandmother actually died from eating too many gingerbread houses. Doctors diagnosed her with a rare case of Munchausen syndrome. I feel like this is probably meant to be a specific building from the Frozen theme. If you do recognise it, do let me know in the comments. The gingerbread castle has a telltale rattle. When you lift off the lid, it contains cookies. Well, one cookie to be precise, but LEGO do give you a spare. The crate element has some really nice printed detail, which also makes it exclusive to this calendar. Not only is the whole concept of a gingerbread house inherently festive, LEGO even frosted the roof with snow. I really like the shape of those pyramid elements, and the build contains no less than 5 of them. On a day with some questionable gifts, could this signal a comeback for the Frozen calendar? I think it's high time we found out. And so we finally have our Tuesday collection of 6 Advent offerings from behind door number 2 of every LEGO Advent calendar. LEGO City came in like a wrecking ball with this bulldozer. From LEGO Star Wars we got some kind of workbench from Babu Frick's workshop, and from the Minecraft calendar we got wood and a big chopper. Harry Potter's special delivery came in the shape of Hedwig the owl. LEGO Friends invested absolutely zero effort, tossing in a puppy and a bone. Not happy with being frozen out of the scoring yesterday, the Frozen calendar upped its game with this really nice gingerbread castle. But which one of these Christmas creations deserves to have a puppy for Christmas? And which one deserves to get flattened by LEGO City's toy Bulldozer? Less awards and points! In last place, earning the point of shame for the Friends calendar, is the puppy. Yes, it may be cute, but it's common, really needed some more accessories, and well and truly earns the puppy dog eyes of disappointment. In 5th place, earning 2 points for the Minecraft calendar, is the tree and axe. It's thematically perfect but lacks festive theming, and that axe element is super common. Chop chop, moving on. Coming in 4th and earning 3 points for LEGO City is the toy Bulldozer. I did think this would struggle when it emerged from its cardboard tomb at the beginning of the video. Thankfully, Friends and Minecraft helped to elevate this construction themed build. In 3rd place, earning 4 points for LEGO Star Wars, is the workbench. The king of all the tools may be the ruler, but today the workbench rules the middle of the pack. Today's runner-up, earning 5 points for LEGO Harry Potter, is Hedwig. I can't say I particularly like this build, but the weakness of other gifts allowed Hedwig to fly high. That means today's winner, earning 6 points for the Frozen calendar, is the Gingerbread Castle. Not only that, I'm awarding an extra bonus point for its festive credentials. But of course, the big question is, do you agree with today's scores? Do I deserve to be pecked to death by Hedwig for not giving her the festive bonus point? Or did I make all the wrong decisions giving Frozen a comeback story? As always, do let me know what you think of today's scores in the comments. I love all the feedback, and it's always fun to interact directly with you all. So after munging all the math and dividing the digits, let's see how the Spreadsheet of Truth is looking. Languishing in the pit of despair with only 3 points, we have LEGO Friends. With a 3-point advantage and 6 points is the Minecraft calendar. And rising up the ranks, we have Frozen with 8 points. That means we have a very rare occurrence at the top of the table. LEGO City has 9 points. Harry Potter has 9 points. And so does Star Wars, so we have a 3-way split for first place. Of course, all of that can and definitely will change tomorrow. With only 12 down and 132 gifts to go, there is literally everything to play for. If you've not already done so, don't forget to subscribe, and if you're feeling super awesome, a thumbs up on the video always helps. I'll be back again tomorrow with every door number 3 on every LEGO Advent calendar, so I hope you have a terrific Tuesday, stay safe, and I'll see you bright and early tomorrow.